years after a Washington County man was killed in a road rage shooting on Highway 18, the suspect in the case was sentenced in Polk County Court today to the Oregon State Hospital.
Fox 12's Connor McCarthy was in the courtroom this morning and spoke with family and friends of the victim about today's outcome.
It was an emotional day here in court with the family of Dennis Anderson present as a Polk County judge found 25-year-old Justin McAnulty guilty of second-degree murder except for insanity. Now, Anderson's family wanted to see this case go to trial, so this is not the outcome they were looking for. It's an outcome of a murder case family and friends of the victim did not want.
Plea of guilty except for insanity.
25-year-old Justin McAnulty changed his plea to guilty of murder in the second degree except for insanity for shooting and killing 45-year-old Dennis Anderson in a July of 2022 road rage incident.
I think everyone is just shocked today with the outcome, very disappointed. Obviously, this is not justice for Dennis.
Mariah is a close friend of Anderson's wife, Brandy Goldsberry. She was in the courtroom with the rest of his friends and family as Goldsberry read her victim statement.
I want you to say his name over and over. I want you to be burdened by his laugh and his warmth and his kindness. I want you to think of that moment every day, the same as I must.
Brandy and her children have been so patient and strong. They've been here fighting every step of the way to make sure that, that Justin was not released.
McAnulty pled insanity after doctors on both sides diagnosed him with unspecified schizophrenia.
If Colin Check is competent to stand trial, then the Justin McAnulty case should have definitely been forced to go to trial.
It was Colin Check's defense attorney who initially asked that his client be evaluated based in part on the disturbing nature of the crime, the victim's face partially eaten. Now those psychological reports are back and Check has been found competent.
Hi, are you Mr. Check?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. He is present in custody.
29-year-old Colin Check appeared in court Friday morning via video screen as Judge Christy Craig announced two separate psychologists came to the same conclusion. The man accused in a gruesome murder case is competent to stand trial.
I'm finding you competent pursuant to the Dusky Standard and therefore capable of understanding the nature of the charges against you and able to aid and assist counsel in your defense.
Check has been in custody since April 28th, arrested for killing a man at a bus stop on East Charleston near 4th. In his arrest report, Check told police he was tweaking. People were telling him things, and he was hearing voices in his head. A witness at the Arco gas station across the street from the crime scene telling a 911 operator the suspect was eating the victim's face.
Oh my God! I don't know what.
Is he still speeding him?
Yeah, I don't know what you doing to this man. That's some weird.
But that was the second call made about Check that morning. Just 45 minutes earlier, another call came in from this 7-Eleven.
Like now he's on all fours like he's a dog about to rush the store.
The same person who would later be accused of murder tackling and beating a customer in the parking lot.
Does he appear like he's trying to hurt himself at all?
Nah, he's not trying to hurt himself. Well, he's banging his head against the concrete right now.
So your actions don't constitute craziness. It's what you say to the doctors that determine whether you're insane or not. I guess that explains why this McAnulty guy got away with murder.
Something Anderson's stepson, Taliesin, says he doesn't believe is the case.
He's clearly cognizant of what he did. He tried to hide the gun. He tried to sell his car. He dyed his hair. He did everything. He took every measure he could to escape detection.
In July of 2022, McAnulty and Anderson were driving on Highway 18 in Lincoln County. Anderson was returning home to Washington County after a trip to the beach with his family. According to court documents, Anderson turned on his wipers to clean his windshield, and for an unknown reason, McAnulty, driving behind, became aggressive on the road. When they got into Polk County, Anderson pulled over to let McAnulty pass, but he exited the car and shot Anderson 9 times.
I think there's a serious gun control issue if someone like Justin McAnulty can have an arsenal of weapons at his disposal as soon as he disagrees with someone or, somebody sprays windshield wiper fluid behind them that might hit his car, he can do this and then turn on a dime.
McAnulty did apologize to Anderson's family, but they say they do not accept it. Anderson's stepson wants the community.
On the state side, before accepting an insanity plea, they should have gone through his electronics, both his phone and his computer, and checked his Google searches. Guaranteed this McAnulty guy did some research on schizophrenia and figured out how to convince those doctors.